Okay, I'm Betsy Fear. I'm Grandma Betsy to everyone around here. Rita's my daughter, and yeah, that's how we're related.
Yep, that's my mom.
So, first question for you guys is, what was it like growing up and raising kids in Prunedale? How was that?
So for grandma.
Okay, well, it's kind of scary in some because we were left on our own when my baby was 10 months old. So, the oldest one was maybe 12, 10 or 11.
And who was that?
That was Jack.
Oh, okay.
He was born in '69, and
Yeah.
I think Jay was born in '79, so maybe a 10-year span.
Yeah.
Didn't he?
So anyway, it was interesting because my husband just kind of left, and we were there, and we just took care of each other. But it was difficult, but we had a very, very nice ward that pitched in and helped us. We had home teachers that came every month. I think they were threatened by the bishop, but whatever it was, it worked because they came every month, and it was always good to see them. And the kids would come out and sit and listen to what they had to say, and it was very nice. And and we had some really good friends that helped us out when cars broke down, or if someone had an old car they wanted to give away. It usually came to our house, and there was usually something unique about it, like when you turn to the left, the horn honks, or stuff like that.
That's
but
true.
it got us places, and it was fine. And I know I really felt bad because it was a time when there were a lot of clothes and things that were kind of different, and that a couple of my kids would really have liked to have had. And luckily they had some friends that had them, and they got to wear their jeans, so they had a pair of Guess jeans, and
Yeah.
we really, no way I could have afforded to buy one. But, we had the Kmart fall apart shoes, and we scraped by the best way we could. And, being on the hill there, they got really inventive with things they could do to entertain themselves, Come home, and I had a water barrel that used to have 50 gallons of water in it.
Not a water barrel.
Yes,
3 or
yes,
4
but only,
cut into 6 or 8.
no, we didn't have that many. But
We had
anyway,
6.
we cut in half, and it was used as a slide down the ice plant hill.
Yeah.
And I'm really glad because, there weren't any toys that were that cheap, that they could have gotten to make them happy sliding down the hill. And they got very inventive with how they got down the hill fast by pouring water on the ice plant, things like that.
Yeah.
So it would be really slippery. And
Do you know how hard those barrels were to cut in half? A lot.
No,
A lot, I think.
I believe they probably were. And it was such a nice surprise to find them that way when you come home.
I think it was with a bread knife. A bread knife and then maybe a machete partial time.
I don't,
Those
they
things
did
are
these
tough.
things. When you go to work for 8 hours a day and you have a half an hour drive there and back, they got 9 hours where they can get crazy.
Yeah.
And they used to do that, but
And we would call mom at work. Her extension was 273. So they would call and say, California Insurance Group, how may I help you? And all of us would say, extension 273, please. That was just the only thing we said. And we called so much that we started knowing all the operators. Was
yes.
one named Darlene?
yes.
And then my mom would answer the phone at work, because of course we wouldn't be calling to be like, Mom, how's your day going at work? No, we would be calling to be like, Mom, I'm mad because Jerem ate this or that, or Jay took the last bit of the cereal or something. And my mom would be like, just stop fighting. She would whisper, and she'd be like yelling, whispering, and her voice trying to get us to calm the heck down. We'd be calling to tell on each other.
Yeah. Because
Instead of saying,
it was
how
a
are you
free
doing?
telephone. It was a 1-800 number, so
Yeah.
it didn't cost long
Because
distance
it used
to call
to cost
the
to
Monterey.
call the Monterey. So
So they took advantage of that a lot.
I wish we could see how many phone calls we made to you each day.
Go by kind of caller ID.
Yes. Oh, yeah. And that was, I think caller ID happened later.
A
When I
little
was
bit later.
Teenager, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I would actually even call my mom after I got married from a payphone because I could call her on the 800 number for free. It was pretty cool.
Very nice.